Ya buat roster ini gue cuma mau bilang makasih udah nerima gue di sini, terus juga berkat kalian gue bisa ya walaupun belum bisa juara tapi ya udah pernah ngerasain M Series sama EWC lah berkat kalian. Ya cuma mau bilang makasih aja sih. Soal invitation GOF ini itu sebenarnya udah lama sih. Jadi mungkin yang diambil tuh dari top 2 MPL season 15. Ya kalau dibilang seneng ya pastinya seneng banget lah. Kita dapat kesempatan lagi buat main. Tapi ya kita ujung-ujungnya malah menyanyiakan lagi kesempatan ini. Padahal roster ini itu ya terakhir kalinya lah buat main bareng.
Okay, so for our preparation, we were all quite prepared before the flight, but I had to prepare extra because I have to get all my things because I know that I will go straight to the Philippines after Abu Dhabi. So I will not be going back to the gaming house after we fly into Indo. So we also went with Paape to Abu Dhabi. So it was quite nice. The flight was 8 hours long, and when we arrived, surprisingly, the weather was very cold, very cold in Abu Dhabi. Surprisingly, maybe because it's December, and yeah, we slept early because we arrived that night, and we were preparing for the next day.
Keseharian kita sih sebelum turnamen GOF, udah pasti kita latihan keras lah. Kayak misalnya kita pagi sarapan bareng,
siang latihan sampai malam. Terus 2-3 hari sebelum bertanding, kita udah mempersiapkan strategi kita untuk di match tersebut.
Makanannya lumayan enak kok, variatif. Rasanya juga nggak jauh beda dari Indo. Walaupun gua udah bawa senjata gua sendiri sih, sambal terasi. Ya overall oke sih. Ya kita nggak ada kesulitan adaptasi di sini. Hotelnya juga bagus, nyaman.
Ya sebelum tanding kemarin tuh kita kan sempat ada media day kan. Terus media day-nya tuh cepet banget. Kayak per orangnya tuh nggak sampai 1 menit apa. Jadi satu orang tuh cuma 30 detik. Terus ya nggak make up-an juga. Jadi mungkin ya seneng sih karena media day-nya cepet. Terus kita banyak waktu juga kan buat latihan.
Ya, meskipun sudah lama kita tidak merasakan atmosfer turnamen, karena kan di turnamen sebelumnya yaitu MPL ID Season 16 kita kembali lebih awal, dan dengan waktu yang panjang ini sebenarnya kita sudah mempersiapkannya semua secara matang dan segala hal sudah kita maksimalkan sebelum kita berangkat ke Abu Dhabi GOF, dan sebenarnya tidak ada alasan untuk kita tidak bisa perform di turnamen ini.
Buat lawan Team Spirit yang gua rasain sih mungkin dari jauh-jauh hari kita udah tahu lah lawan kita mereka kan. Terus yang gua lihat juga mereka dari region yang notabene itu kuda hitam lah di tiap turnamennya. Terus yang kita rasain mungkin kesulitan lawan mereka itu di game 1 sih. Soalnya kita di game 1 hard game kan lawan mereka. Sama di game kedua alhamdulillah kita lebih lancar lah ketimbang game 1.
Ya kalau buat lawan Team Spirit mungkin kesulitannya itu kita cuman perlu nonton-nonton aja lah turnamen mereka yang di region mereka, soalnya kan kita juga jarang ketemu kan, jadi ya latihan pun nggak pernah bareng mereka. Terus kalau buat player yang diwaspadai paling ya Kid Bomba, soalnya dia salah satu XP lane yang bersinar banget di turnamen-turnamen internasional sebelumnya kayak EWC gitu.
Nah, liatin om, jalan tol Joglo.
Ini kita lagi nunggu karena di tim sebelah tuh ada yang rusak ya? Technical problem.
Okay, so for Team Spirit, we knew that we were gonna go against them after the groups were revealed on Games of the Future. So me and Abang really studied their game a lot, their draft, their comfort picks. So we were definitely ready for Team Spirit.
Team Spirit have found their opening to put this Lord into half.
Oh, I think they're going to go for it. Tyrant jumps in. He's going to get the stun out, too. This is going to break out for the Lord. Who's it going to go to? It goes over to Rins. RQ Hoshi securing the Lord. 3 down, double kill. Sutsujin already 8-0-5. Swaps into an Immortality, and they know Hiko and Sunset Lover left alone with an Evolved Lord marching up that top side.
Gue ditabrak anjing, maksudnya.
Tetes lu yang ketiga kena.
Terakhir kan gua ini di mana?
Klik romang kan, terus iya romangnya nggak kayak itu, nggak ke gua.
Ya PDP ya dimasukin.
Energi. Go. Viva!
He was maintaining that 2-level lead for a while, and again, the junglers, 3-level gap between the junglers right now. The fight for the second turtle, breaking out. Sal's gonna go for the charge, the unbreakable here on Rins. Turtle's gonna be secured by Susujin again. Toy with that barrage. They keep him at bay. Tyrant trying to run, gets to the turret. He's gonna be fine. No one dropping down just yet. Toy doesn't have that blazing to it, but he's got the shots coming through. One shot gonna be in trouble as he falls to Toy. Now Kid Bomba on the run. And they might still have to be careful how they approach the Lord even with this. Basawa once again jumping in. Hiko dropping down the Zaman Force, but he's also just brought so low, so quick as Sujin picks up that kill, and now going for Sawo, using that retribution to slow him down as Sawo falls. Kid Bomba could possibly be next as Toy just unleashing, and there's Eno again with the flicker Jikundo combo with the kick to follow. The find for RQ Hoshi taking it all.
Yes. Layers and Exogen.
What did you think of Edoc's performance in the match?
Edoc, yeah, I think it's very good, especially when he played Cho. Yeah, I think that's he's the one who carrying the team.
So yeah, that's why the players were playing against Team Spirit with nothing to lose, and I think they were playing more comfortably with no pressure. Because to be honest, I don't think they expected to 2-0 Team Spirit. So they were just enjoying themselves, and they played really well during that series. And to prepare for Team Falcons, there was a new patch on our first match. So we also practiced like different heroes, different compositions to prepare for Falcons the next match.
Ya, menurut gua tuh Falcon tuh tim kuda hitam lah.
Match melawan Falcon menurut gua ya sangat seru dan menantang buat kita. Dimana ya di game pertama kita kecolongan dari Falcon. Menurut gua gameplay mereka ya sangat menarik. Dimana mereka memakai sisi fighter atau hero-hero yang agak badak lah. Dimana ya kita cukup kesusahan.
Let's see what they can do here. Troll's got Immortality now, so he can be a little more risky on this. It looks like they're going to go for a sandwich play up here. Conceal going to be used as well. Meanwhile, they're just going to collapse down. Nowhere to go. Delete it. Even with a vengeance, Boyet again will pick up a kill. Edok falls. Cuffin gets a double. Dyrant and Susujin. There's a Black Dragon form here to cause the distraction. The Rampart was there to delay the Lord push into the base, but it's going to be locked on at target. They do what they can to clear this out. Troll goes for the kick. The base taking some damage with the Lord there. Team Falcons deciding to go for the kills, but they'll finally lock on the base to take game 1 against RQ Hoshi.
Karena itu di line XP juga kan ya, dia nggak kayak gitu anjing.
I think second pick still Lancelot.
Oh, I think Lancelot still, man.
Dan menuju game 2 ya cukup menarik. Kita adaptasi dengan draftnya dan strategi serta gameplaynya. Kita counter dengan cara ya hero-hero yang bisa ngeburst dan bisa pick off. Jadi mereka tidak akan bisa snowball.
Terus ya kalau kecolongan 1 poin, Ya mungkin kami nggak terlalu expect tiba-tiba mereka udah se-improve itu sih. Ya jadi kami kecolongan 1 poin dengan ngelakuin mistake kecil juga.
See how they approach this. Lord's gonna march into this bottom turret. They will take down the bottom base turret again. Spatial migration into the feathered airstrike combination. Revitalized from Troll will keep him alive, but Sanji is gone. Cuffin deleted as well as Toy just shreds through the health bars of Team Falcons, clipping the wings here in game 2. Taking them a little bit longer to end it, but it's a double for Troll, or double for Toy as Troll falls and Boyet can't do anything.
Bagus sih buat gameplay.
Nampak yang nge-call-nya, jungle-nya nge-call India.
Ya udah, lu percaya gua gitu. Strat ya harus lihat side dulu kan, karena yang kalah yang milih. Jadi ya kalau dia second pick, kita 2 band sama, mungkin lawan Kalea. Tapi aman sih harusnya, karena ya kita bisa gatot.
Kita juga.
Ya soalnya kalau Yuzong kita cuman plan-nya tuh guin doang di 3 kan, kalau dia bisa predict itu, susah menurut gue.
Menuju game 3, game penentuan, ya cukup menarik lagi, dimana kita kesusahan dengan Yuzong mereka dan kita coba untuk ban saja. Gamenya imbang sampai Lord terakhir, di mana ya dengan kesabaran yang dimiliki anak-anak, dengan Lord Dance yang sangat baik, keteledoran untuk blunder mereka mengopen range yang punya Purify, ya itu salah satunya yang bikin kita menang.
Not able to get that setup when that Tsunami Slam, so there's the implosion from Enoch. Coming on through, Trolls are going to be the one to first go down. Boyet barely escaping, but there's the last insanity from Toy. The flicker forward, it's a double. And now a Landshaker finds Cuffin, and Cuffin will be able to get away, so Toy's immortality will be popped. Taking a couple of turret shots here, but it's only Cuffin versus the full force of RRQ, and that's all they need for now. The waves aren't pushing it just yet in their favor. They got that 1 minion to work with. Can Cuffin delay this? He's going to be pushed off forward. Mouse Shocker to stun him. A great stun, a great play, and a great team fight.
Kita guna cocokan. Main apa di pindah lu? Misalnya kami kan mati banyak. Jadi ketika lu udah blend out megangin Kimi, walaupun Kimi nggak mati, nggak menang. Iya. Ini gak sih?
Ya strategi mereka juga lumayan banyak gitu, jadi kita benar-benar ini apa namanya waspadai banget lah, kayak dari draft sama gameplaynya gitu.
Kalian punya waktu kurang lebih sejam buat kumpulin energi, cakra, mood yang paling penting. Ya, karena ini main pagi, gue ngeliat muka-muka kalian masih muka-muka sedikit bantal. Jadi cari mood, entah dengar lagu atau apapun itu, ngobrol sama teman, bahas tentang gamenya, bahas tentang Mobile Legends. Oke?
Kita already menang versus Scream in the FYG, but tapi jangan underestimate, ya. Play no mercy, like Kau Wilbert say, sama, right? Ya, kemarin we watched Team Vamos, right? Because of undiscipline, not playing with purpose, we lose. Nah, you guys don't want to do the same. Play with discipline, ya. Take it slowly, pelan-pelan, and that's all, enjoy. Enjoy. If you're guiding the players, he speaks English.
Problem apa? Itu, nggak bisa ganti akun. Dia lagi akun ML pakai akun TikTok coba sama WA.
Yang terjadi di match melawan di FYG, ya kita banyak ngelakuin mistik lah, dan seterusnya mereka snowball, kita juga nggak bisa dapat game balik sih.
And welcome the first team on stage right now. Give it up to RRQ Hoshi!
They want to keep that Lord up for that push, but they're going to force it away anyway in the mid as B1 is gone. A Thorn Rose to go through. Long dropping down the Zonic Force. The Lance Shaker's going to be able to stun it now, but Vel is still healthy. But now they have a Lord to deal with. A couple flickers were used by DFYG. Super Ken might just go to cut the waves or join a fight in the backside. There's the implosion though, the catch right on target. Zed can't escape as this bottom base turret goes down with the Lord. And now the rest of the team in the base, feathered airstrike dropped down too long. Just burn it, man. He's a 1 HP. And Vel is gone with a wave pushing it down bot. They should be able to end the game as RQ Hoshi takes game 1 in a dominant fashion.
Datang juga. Ayo kita udah siap sama ini, sama Fredrin ya. So Vanilla probably Yuzong, right? Kita ada ulti.
Ken and Veldora will always try to get you because they're just working together. They don't trust their teammates, serious. They don't trust the other three. Yeah, it's serious. Yeah. And then if go back, it's okay. Let him go. As long as we get turtle for free, yeah, it's okay.
Mari kita berdoa menurut agama dan keyakinan masing-masing agar diberi ketenangan, kelancaran menuju ke match berikutnya. Berdoa dimulai.
Now Long is gone. From RQ Hoshi, they still hold on to the base turrets. Not sure if they actually want to go for a play. Edom jumping in, has to flicker defensively, but they take out Super Ken. But a huge AOG, a tsunami slam. But Long once again has all the space in the world to work. And Dyron's gonna jump in, but there's just not enough follow-up as Long has all the space to work with. A charge up from that Lord will take out the base turret up top. Mid's gonna fall here as well, and DFYG sees this game inside. Super Ken popping the heavy spin. Sutsujin cut off from the team. Winter Crown gonna be used as well, so Super Ken's still alive, and Lung takes into the fight with SOD. The Land Shaker's not going to land, and Lung still has the space, but Rinz! Oh, Rinz is so close! But unfortunately, Long comes in on top again. With 3 down of RQ Hoshi, Long buys the immortality, and he'll just lock onto the base to end the game here and take it to a game 3.
Now I predict they will open Kalea.
Dapat parmingan aja tadi.
Ya. Ini kita kadang ngesok kan padahal.
Ini harus ngalah salah satu ke sini minta tolong
ya. Because Kalea is vision.
Main senormal, sefun mungkin, se-enjoy mungkin. Oke, udah ada play. Oke, show no mercy. Oke, 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Kalau di match melawan DFYG mungkin yang gua rasain itu di game 1-2 kalau menurut gue itu fine-fine aja sih. Cuman kalau di game 3 menurut gue itu banyak mistake dari gue lah, terutama di early game-nya gue kurang kontrol aja lah.
Target practice for them. That is.
It's long, man.
It's a long effect.
It's a long effect. You know, right now DFYG is going to take the fight. They take out Edom so quickly, and Vel potentially going to be next here in the trade. Dyron isn't able to get it, so Rinz falls, and now might continue to press this on. If they actually give the call to Lung to go and make the play and just flicker on forward, they could do that. But now in the mid lane, oh, Sutsujin just to his death, even with the Revitalize being popped here, they keep him healthy. There's the jump in, the AOG from Zed, and Dyron is gone as well. Lung still has his Flicker I'm Offended combo. They're going to march in with the waves here, and DFYG with this massive lead will clean up another kill. They want to make a statement. They're going to go for the wipeout here before they end the game and take game 3 against RQ Hoshi.
All right, so for our loss in DFYG, it was very unexpected because our scrim results were very, very convincing. We were doing very, very good in scrims, and we fought a lot of the top tier teams on scrims also. And I think what went wrong was that during game 3, I think we kind of played passive as a team, and we had a mental block, and we wouldn't want to play aggressive even though we had aggressive heroes. We had a Lancelot, we had a Lapu that could dive the backline, that could dive E without a flicker, that could dive YSS, but we didn't use it to our advantage. And I'm not really sure why. It could be like a mental block within the players because they got pressured after losing game 2. Because the original plan is to target Super Ken's hero, which is what we did in game 1. And we won game 1 very convincingly. And actually, the game 1 matchup is almost the same as the game 2 matchup. And the only difference is the mid laner, right? We got Farsa on game 1, and the game 3 we had Valentina. So that was the only difference. I think we just didn't play so much as a team on the third game, and that's what cost us the loss.
Kekalahan di GOF ini bisa dibilang menurut gua eksekusinya kurang berjalan dengan baik lah gitu, karena banyak plan kita gitu yang di in game, cuman eksekusinya nggak sesuai dengan yang kita mau gitu.
Ya, kesimpulan di GOF 2025 ini ya mengecewakan lah. Ya, bukan hasil yang maksimal di posisi 8 besar. Ya, ekspektasi gue sih final. Jadi mengecewakan lah bagi gue.
Tapi ya dengan segala effort yang udah kita semua lakukan di turnamen ini, ya kita sih hanya bisa say sorry aja, belum bisa mendapatkan hasil yang maksimal.
Roster ini sebenarnya cukup solid. Bisa dilihat dari mungkin hasil dari beberapa turnamen sebelumnya, terutama di awal tahun 2025. Namun sangat disayangkan ada beberapa elemen dalam tim yang mungkin perlu ditambah, dan mungkin kedepannya itu akan menjadi sebuah solusi. Dan tak bisa dipungkiri juga pastinya akan ada perubahan di dalam tim ini di tahun 2026.
Ya, menurut gua roster ini mungkin ya kayak bisa dibilang keluarga kedua gua lah gitu.
Ya menurut gua roster ini roster terbaik lah yang pernah gua dapetin selama gua di Pro Scene, khususnya MLBB. Terus juga mereka anak-anaknya welcome gue banget awal-awal gue kesini. Mereka juga saling mengerti lah satu sama lain. Pokoknya ya best roster lah buat gue.
Ini roster terbaik gue lah sampai saat ini. Walaupun hasilnya belum maksimal, tapi gue dengan roster ini mendapatkan pencapaian terjauh gue lah di karir gue.
Ya toh itu orangnya awal-awal gue lihat dia kesini lumayan pendiam sih orangnya, cuman makin lama makin deket ternyata orangnya itu yang gue kagetnya dia suka jail lah, suka ceng-cengan gitu, terus juga ya seru lah orangnya.
Ya kalau Toy orangnya yang paling iseng lah di tim, suka ngejailin, ngumpetin bareng-bareng teman, ya, tapi dia yang paling semangat belajar.
Kalau Toy anaknya apa ya, lucu-lucu gitu lah, kayak asik lah anaknya. Terus pokoknya asik lah.
Arthur orangnya yang paling pinter sih kalau gue lihat. Ya, orangnya yang paling pinter, yang suka dijailin sama Toy juga.
Si Koko Susujin tuh orangnya yang nggak terlalu introvert banget lah. Dia mungkin introvert sama orang yang nggak dikenal dia, mungkin ya, sama yang nggak deket. Cuman kalau dia deket sama orangnya itu ya bercanda-candaan lah. Dia salah satu bisa dibilang anomali juga lah kalau kita udah deket sama dia gitu.
Mungkin kalian ngiranya tuh dia pendiam, cuman kalau bagi kita nggak pendiam sih, dia kayak hal iseng pokoknya yang selalu dikerjain sama dia.
Mungkin Arthur itu anaknya introvert lah ya kalau di luar yang kita lihat. Cuman kalau dia sama kita tuh anaknya lepas lah, nggak se-introvert yang orang lain kira. Itu yang bikin gue kagum sama dia sih, kayak dia mencoba lepasin introvert itu lah sama kita.
Ya kalau Rins justru dia kebalikannya dari Toy sih. Dia orangnya tuh yang sifatnya lebih ke dewasa, terus juga ya nggak terlalu banyak macam-macam lah. Jadi kalau ngomong sama dia tuh ya on point gitu sih.
Rins yang suka berantem sama Diren.
Orangnya asik lah di in game maupun out game. Cuman ya gitu dia Rins ya Rins.
Rins ya, kalau Rins tuh di in game out game tuh kayak sering bertukar pikiran sama Rins lah mungkin lah.
Ya kalau di Ren tuh apa ya, orangnya tuh yang sering bikin suasana cair lah. Dia sering ngelawak gitu, bikin anak-anak ketawa biar suasananya nggak terlalu suram lah. Jadi ya dimanapun dimana ada Diren pastinya suasananya cair.
Mungkin kalau Diren anaknya asik lah ya, kayak dia bisa apa ya, cairin suasana lah. Mau di in game, out game, dia tipikal yang mencairin suasana lah.
Kalau Diren tuh orangnya selalu ceria lah. Apalagi kan dia selalu bikin kita ketawa kan. Dari walaupun kita sedih, dia selalu bikin ketawa sama dia.
Diren yang paling lucu dan yang paling serius mungkin kalau mau turnamen.
Terus buat Ido lebih sering diam lah dia gitu kadang. Ya mungkin orang yang paling banyak temannya dia juga gitu. Jadi dan Ido tuh orangnya kentutnya sih paling bau sih.
Nah kalau Idok dia malah orang yang paling bikin rusuh lah. Jadi misal kita lagi di mobil nih, dia kadang tiba-tiba kentut lah, apalah. Nah itu kadang ya lucu juga sih, cuman ya kadang ngeselin aja.
Tapi kalau untuk Ido, mungkin orangnya itu pertama udah pasti banyak makan. Makan paling banyak di GH. Dan juga dia bisa dibilang kentutnya paling bawah lah. Tapi di sisi lain dia di in-game selalu aktif untuk kita. Selalu banyak opini, selalu kita bikin kita ketawa.
Ya mungkin dari Idok semakin sini dia semakin dewasa ya sih. Sama dia rasa pengen menang itu gede banget. Dia nggak mau kalah sama sekali. Ya itu kalau Idok yang gue lihat.
Untuk Kingdom, terima kasih udah dukung kita. Dan saya sorry kita belum bisa ngasih sesuatu untuk turnamen terakhir kita di tahun ini, yaitu GOF. Dan untuk tim RRQ dari segi manajemen, coaching staff, terima kasih udah percayalah sama roster ini walaupun dengan hasil yang kurang maksimal. Jadi terima kasih.
Mungkin buat tim RRQ selama 2 tahun ini gue belum memberi hasil yang bagus selama gue di RRQ. Terus buat Kingdom, terima kasih udah support gue selama 2 tahun gue di RRQ, walaupun hasil di tiap turnamen itu belum ada yang bagus. Ya terima kasih buat kalian, sama buat keluarga mungkin. Terima kasih juga udah support gue, walaupun gue gak bisa ngasih yang terbaik buat keluarga.
Terima kasih buat yang udah dukung kita dari awal sampai sejauh ini. Ya saya sorry juga hasilnya nggak sesuai ekspektasi kita mungkin.
Terus juga buat fans RRQ Kingdom, gue mau bilang sorry banget kalau kita ini di roster season 14-16 belum bisa kasih juara lah buat kalian. Jadi ya semoga kalian bisa dukung terus RRQ di season-season kedepannya.
Buat roster ini mungkin ya gue cuma bilang ya saya sorry lah karena kita berlima dan dari gue juga belum bisa dapetin piala buat kita berlima dan buat RRQ juga. Dan makasih juga karena kalian udah jadi gue anggap keluarga gue dan ya gue anggap kayak tim terbaik yang pernah gue punya gitu. Ya thank you guys.
Ya buat roster ini gue cuma mau bilang makasih udah nerima gue di sini. Terus juga berkat kalian gue bisa Ya walaupun belum bisa juara tapi ya udah pernah ngerasain M Series sama EWC lah berkat kalian. Ya cuma mau bilang makasih aja sih.
Ya buat kalian semua, ya sorry lah kita belum bisa angkat piala bareng-bareng.
Hasil kita 2 tahun ini, hasil kita bareng itu nggak maksimal lah. Ya mungkin banyak salah dari gue juga, sorry lah buat kalian. Ya semoga aja kita bisa bareng lagi lah.